absurd seems completely sane.
Well, I had to make a video today. Something about the demise of Alibaba stock is just, it's too inspiring for the future of global growth. What? What am I even talking about? Who cares? The market's going down. I'm loving life right now. Like I said, cashed out of the market, near the highs. We are in all cash. We don't care. And I'm not coming back until the first buy on dippers are at a bunny. The second buy on dippers are questioning whether or not they've made a mistake. And then the third buy on dippers are trying to really, they can't imagine the market not coming back. That's where I want this market to go. To the point where they finally say, maybe it's not going to bounce. Maybe the buying on dip mentality is not going to work. QQQ 95, UVXY 2000, Dow 12,000, all that stuff. Again, I'm not switching sides right now. I've been on the right side of this market. I hate every stock. And this last one, when you got stocks going from 2 to 50, back to 15, up to 20, it's a sign of the apocalypse, people. All right, we've seen a bunch of signs. The Death Cross and the Hindenburg Omen. That's my favorite one. But look, if they're going to continue to perpetuate the lie that Alibaba was some juggernaut company that we all had to buy into, that's when I started to hate the market, but I couldn't be a full-fledged hater because I knew the United States government would still step in and save the market from the Ebola crisis, which coincided with the Alibaba. We'll never know. Was it the Alibaba IPO that made the market go down last October, or was it really Ebola, or a combination of both? Who cares, right? Just, you got to see what's going on and do what you see. Now, I've never been more excited in my life. I hope that the market continues to go down. I've got some UVXY on the long side, and that's it. That's it, because if there's one thing that should happen is volatility should continue to go up, and this thing should continue to go higher. I'm just looking for it to go up another couple of points because it still is a busted, useless, worthless product. But you got that AQXP, some stock that went from 2 to 50. When stocks like that, now I don't know whether or not their drug works or doesn't work, but when you see rampant psychopathic speculation and stocks that do what that did, there's generally nothing left good to buy. There's nothing left good to buy since Apple stopped going up. If you want to buy stock in Amazon and Google and Netflix, again, it seems like you can't go wrong. But when those are the only three stocks that seem to be trending higher, why would you want to be involved? Now that's a general statement where the market's going to go. I don't know. Tomorrow they could start QE infinity again. Next thing you know, they could say they're never going to raise interest rates ever again. Next thing you know, China says, "Oh, we've just found $7 trillion in our valise, and we're going to just influx it and say." I don't know, but I know I don't feel good enough to put money in the market, to sleep overnight, to be. Again, why? Why? I don't know. Now, let's go back to where we left off the last video, right? Where did we leave off? Oh, right, I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to care. That's the point. I've had enough, okay? I've had enough. Now here's the thing. I'm obligated to help people. I like to help people. That's what I do. But there's that problem now.
Do we really take advice from a guy that doesn't even have any vested interest in the stuff that he's talking about?
Yeah, nothing better than when I am totally free from any worries. My mind is clear, and I can help you now 100%. That's when I'm at my best. I see clearly. I should have music going. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. You understand? When Alibaba hits $60 and then it hits 50,
there's too much money involved for that stock to go any further. There's going to be some stimulus. There's going to be some stabilization of the company as well as the Chinese economy.
Maybe you're right, psycho voice in my head. Maybe China will unleash some other program and they'll just make Alibaba the government-owned stock. And if you're in China and you don't own Alibaba, you get shot. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. But what I do know is why the hell would you want to be involved? Tomorrow the market, sure. Tomorrow the market could gap up on some bullshit news. We could reverse today's gap down and rally. But here's the thing. If it starts to rally, then buy. Don't guess when it's going to happen. Just react to it. React to it. Yeah, you'll be a little bit late, but I'd rather be late and right than early and wrong. And I tell you, I wouldn't be buying the Qs here. Wouldn't be buying the dips on anything. Nothing, kids. Now, I had a lot more to talk about. And again, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for the next hour and a half when I talk to my friends. And that's it. We're just a group of friends. And people are starting to realize that this is what it is. We hang out. We try to make some money, and then we leave. Now, again, I'm out of the market. So you could just imagine if the UVXY goes up or down, basically that's my fortune right now. If it goes to 32, even better. If it goes to 27.97 today, I think it was, I'll be stopped out. So that's all I've got on right now. That's it. I mean, seriously, I got nothing else to report. But now, if you're out there, this is going on like what? I've been making these videos for 7-8 years. And you know what? What's becoming increasingly difficult now, trading involves a little bit of attention. You actually have to pay attention to what's going on. You have to concentrate. And now I got kids running around. It's August. My kids are home. So I don't even want to entertain the thought of getting involved where I need to concentrate and look and search when I know someone's going to call me or I'm going to have to go do something. So I'd rather take this time, this wonderful time that I have in my life, where I get to be free and enjoy what's going on. Now, again, where do I think this market's going to go? I have no idea. I still think we're going to probably rally for the next 500 days. As soon as we get through this, whatever this stealth correction is, this whole year has been a stealth correction. I think the money's being moved from the people that want to sell to the new money that wants to come in. It's just being round and round and round we go. The question is, will the new money be stable enough to sustain a rally? Because if the government money's coming out and the they money is coming out, the sheep money usually doesn't make money. Usually you're buying it near the high and then we finally fall apart. Then the real money comes back to buy what you're selling at a loss and then it rallies without you. That's generally how the market works. Only the they make money. And the way to get around high frequency trading is low frequency trading. Do what I do. Do one trade every 3 weeks if you have to. That's a one way to escape high frequency trading. If you're not looking at it like this in every minute, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect you. Either Alcoa is going to be $7.50 in 3 months or it's going to be $10 or whatever. Anyway, that's the thing. I want to talk about Alcoa one of these days. When we start to invest again, I'm coming right back to Alcoa. So when Alcoa hits $7.50 and maybe $6.85 and maybe even $5, now the ride back to even 8 or 9 or 10 will be so much more glorious. Because if anybody out there thinks Alcoa is going to go out of business, I don't think they're going out of business. It looks like it, the way the stock's been bleeding to death. And obviously we've seen stocks going out of business nowadays. The coal industry, the dry ships industry. We've got some other ones out there. But we just shorted Macy's when it went negative there, and the day's over already. So Macy's came out with earnings. The stock was up. Now it rolls over and goes red. That's where you short it. I just got a text from my friend. We just shorted Macy's. And that's all we do. If you look at the Macy's chart, you'll see why my partner just shorted it. And hopefully we make some money on that. So I'm going to leave you like that. If you want, contact me. I've been out of touch after the Alaska trip. Like I said, after the Alaska trip and the LinkedIn trade, and those 3 trades that happened as soon as I came back, just said, yeah, you know what? Maybe you got the right idea to stay out of this for now. Help a few people and, do it that way. So, yeah. And for my friend who wants to go shooting with me, let's go. I'm not the greatest, but I'm pretty good at shooting the clays. I like blowing shit up, Maybe my brother will unleash some of his weaponry. He's the one with most of the weapons. I've got, my one or two things. I'm more of a medieval sword kind of guy. I'm ready for hand-to-hand combat. Obviously, if I bring a sword to a gunfight, I'm the loser. But, bullets will eventually run out. And if I have a sharpened sword, you guys watch The Walking Dead. Nothing better than a sharpened sword to get you through the apocalypse, right? And I'm going to have, I've got broadswords, medieval swords, gothic swords, maces, hand-to-hand combat. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Till I look it in your eye when I stick it in and turn it. Bennett, I'll be back, Bennett.
Movie quote. That's pretty much a giveaway with the accent there, I think. I don't know. All right. Yeah, you know where to find me. So let's do this. Our day's already done. Apparently, we just shorted Macy's, and I don't know if you covered it yet. Yep. All right. Nice. So there you go. Find out why we shorted Macy's, and that is step one to figuring out how we like to trade. Not caring about what we think about the market, because if you start to think, again, right now I think we're going down, long term I think we'll go up, yet I could be completely wrong. I think we'll be going down a lot more from this point here. I could be dead wrong, or I could be right, or I could be wrong. It doesn't matter, because tomorrow I'll just make another adjustment if I want to trade something, and I'll just base it on the same rules and regulations that I always use, and it doesn't matter what the market's doing. Okay, anyway, so where do we buy Alibaba? You don't. 50 bucks, 30, 20. Imagine Alibaba at 20 bucks. Oh, the pain. I just love it when I know rich people are feeling the pain, like guys over at Coke. Oh yeah, did I give a nice fucking job over there at Coca-Cola? I just want to just give a big fuck you to Coke. Yeah, that's right. Even smart people get it right. I'm assuming that if you're the CEO and the board of directors of Coca-Cola, you got to have some sort of brain power, right? I mean, we did have George Bush as a president for a while, and it looks like Trump might be president. I mean, I'm not saying that Trump's a dumb guy, but Bush wasn't the smartest guy in the world. But again, smart people or so-called smart people could be stupid also. Coca-Cola, I had a short on GMCR back in the day when I thought this company was already, the fad was over, and I like GMCR, but anyway, I thought the stock was ready to go down at, what was it, 133, 125, and they reported bad numbers, but then Coca-Cola came along and said, we're buying some of the company. And next thing you know, the stock went up. Then again, it was one of the last days the stock went up. That was in the 130s. Then when it broke 111, I gave it a shot to the downside also. I just want to say, nice going. So go take your awful Diet Coke product that, I mean, it's amazing people. I mean, I smoke cigarettes back and forth, like it's hard for me to give them up. One thing I've given up is soda. Proud, whoa baby. It's the one thing I've done that's right in my life. But when you read this many studies about Diet Coke being this poison, but yet people don't care. I love it. I love that fact about people. Yeah, this might kill me. I guess the same thing with drugs, right? And let's not even get into the whole, oh man, wait till you hear my campaign speech, because, hey, I get very inspired when the politicians all get up there, except I've made a lot of friends and enemies talking about pro-life, pro-choice, because it's an enraging topic to me. I don't even think it should be a topic, and we'll get to that at a later time. I'd like to make a video just about pro-choice, and just to hear your feedback, because I have one, I'm very, very on one side. I think you know what side I'm on, the side of democracy, but we won't get into that right now. But I'd like to know your opinion, and I understand everybody's very, very heated about it, and I find it awful that it's even a topic. There shouldn't even be a discussion whether or not a woman could do whatever she wants. So I think I let you on to what side I'm on there. But hopefully, I just didn't lose.
If you were just, this guy, he makes great stock picks. I've been training with him, and he's been terrific. He helps me make money, but he's pro-choice. I don't know how I feel about this guy anymore.
If that's your stand, then it's all right. If you want to put that issue in front of making money, then you probably won't be able to make money in your life. Because money is separate from everything else, all right? Just learn how to make money, and then you go live your life. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's see what's happening.